la, bing, 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 bing. Da 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 la 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 la. Okay. Yuppers. Okay. Hi everyone. Welcome to the stream today. It is so good to have you here with me today. On today, it is Wednesday. My buns. Hey. I have a cat. Right here. I don't know if you can see him, but he is so cuddly. He's the cuddliest cat of all time. All time. Pretty necklace. Oh, thank you. Can you see it? I got it at the thrift store over the weekend. It's got a moon and stars on it. Thank you. Well, my hair is a disaster today. I don't think you can really tell, but it's like I woke up, it's super frizzy. But anyway, yeah, we got season 2 stuff to do today. I probably won't stream for too long because I have a lot of work to do on videos still. But I wanted to check in and see how y'all are doing. I think I have a hair in my eye because my hair is so frizzy. Okay. But yeah, I'm excited to maybe get into some Mythic Plus. See how Hunter is different. Oh, there's an echo. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Oh my god. I forgot. You are right. Thank you. Yes. I forgot the echo check. There's a Race to World First going on right now. Have you guys been watching that? I have not. I have not seen that at all. No FF14 today. Is there a patch in 14? What's going on in 14 today? Did I miss some news? I know that next week, on Friday, we have a live letter for FF14. That's the 14th, I believe. Actually, let me double check the times. But I'm pretty sure it's next Friday. We got a live letter coming up. Yes, here it is. The information about that. Firefox. Yes. Date and time? March 14th, 3 a.m.
Oh, thank you, Optimus Prime.
God! Why they do this? Crap. Oh, there's Little Ladies Day in the new glam from that. Well, maybe I'll do that on Friday. That's gonna be definitely Final Fantasy Day, for sure. If it's still gonna be around on the 14th. Let's see. When is it over? But yeah, what we'll do is what we did for the last live letter, because I'm not going to be up at 5 a.m. for this. It's just, I will not do that. So probably we'll just watch it at the normal stream time on Friday. It should be pretty interesting live letter though compared to the last one, because this is a part 2, not a part 1. That means that this live letter will start with a trailer about the patch, so that's gonna be pretty amazing. Latest Little Ladies Day. Oh, here's Little Ladies Day. What do you get for Little Ladies Day this time? Oh, it's Thancred and Mephilia. This is sad. Yeah, it'll be active on live letter day, so I might just do everything in the same day, since I expect this event will probably take me 5 to maybe 15 minutes to finish, so I can't really ooh, there's the outfit. Ooh, I don't know if I like it. It almost feels like something that we should have got from the Garlemald expansion, but we didn't. Is that a headset? Yes, it is. I don't know about it. I mean, at least it's not like more streetwear for clubbing. So it's a little better, but I like the boots a lot. I do like the boots, so I definitely need to get those boots. Boots look, is this dyeable? Yes, there's 2 dye channels. I bet the second dye channel is the color of the button things on the boots. Most likely. But yeah, cool. Yeah, the live letter is on Friday. Did watch Lucy Pyre's new video. She gave you a brief shout out. Oh, really? No. Can you link it in React content suggestions? Typically, my policy is I wait at least 1 day, but preferably 2 or more days after someone's posted a video before I react to it. Because usually that's when you get most of the traffic on your video. So I like to wait for them to get most of the traffic, then I'll watch after that. That's the policy. Yeah. If you put the link in React content suggestions, I might watch it. It's not a guarantee, but there's a chance I'll watch it. Hi, Rob. Hey, Zep. Cute cinema roll sweater. Thank you so much. I have so much cinema roll merch. It's got a cinema roll here. It's so cute. But actually, someone in the chat one day told me that cinema roll is a dog. I did not know that. I'm not saying that ruined Cinnamoroll, because obviously Cinnamoroll is still cute, and I like dogs as well. But I really thought Cinnamoroll was our bunny representative, but apparently Cinnamoroll is a dog. Yes. Can you believe this? A puppy. It's a puppy. Insane. That does not look like a puppy. Cinnamoroll is a small, chubby dog. That's a bunny! Is Cinnamoroll a dog? Yes. It's a dog. No, the more you know. I didn't know that. And I have so much Cinnamoroll merch. But Cinnamoroll is an honorary dog. I mean, bunny. Honorary bun. Yeah, whatever. Fine. Good evening, Zepla. How's your week going? Amazing, because I have a new cat. Boo Bear, why don't you say hi to the stream, Boo Boo? Boo Boo. There he is. Oh, such a good boy. Oh, Boo Boo is such a cuddly little boy. Yes, he's a lap kitty. Boo Boo absolutely loves people. He's just got to be on somebody or near somebody at all times. Yeah, he's just such a sweet. He's got his little paw on my arm. Yeah. Hey, Boo Boo. Yeah. So he is a very loving cat. And so far, I think I'm gonna wait maybe a week at least, maybe a couple weeks before I introduce him to my dog and the other cat. Though they can look at each other and sniff each other through that door back there. And when they do that, everybody's calm. So far, so good. Nobody's freaking out. Nobody's like hissing or showing any signs of aggression. So far, I think everybody's gonna get along. I have this. I got this at the thrift store. I have this sitting on my desk because that's Boo Boo. Looks just like him. I'll put this right here so I can always look at him when I'm streaming and writing and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. He's so cute. Did y'all have fun in the raid yesterday? Yesterday, we did the normal raid. in WoW, and it was so much fun. I had such a good time. I'm gonna do another normal raid on Friday for EU at 2 p.m. CST. So please look forward to that. Hi, Sheena. Where did you get him? Well, sadly, Boo was my mom's cat. And, so that's how, when she passed away, I had to get her, animals. So it seems like my dad might be open to taking care of the other cat that my mom left behind, Dixie. Dixie is a cat that really needs to be all by herself, and it seems like my dad might look after Dixie. Possibly. I've been really working on him about this and just begging him to please just take care of this cat. Any plans on getting bunnies at some point? Oh my god, absolutely not. I have too many animals already. I don't think so. I think what I would prefer is to live somewhere in the forest where there are bunnies, just that live wild in the forest. I would like to look at the wild bunnies in my yard. That's my dream. Yeah. I have you guys. Exactly. I have so many buns in the chat. Zepla's a cat lady. I love all animals. I love Nora and I love my cats. Really, every animal is precious. Every life is precious. Good morning, everyone. Hi, Have. But we used to actually have wild bunnies in our backyard when I was growing up in the forest in Louisiana. Like, I'm from the backwoods. So we had all kinds of wild critters in the backyard. We had an alligator back there. And I think that's really cool. I think it's really neat. Okay, so I wanted to watch a video here. Before I do that, though, there's a content update that one of y'all linked me about that I think is interesting to look into. 11.1.5 content update. So this is an incremental patch that's coming soon? Question mark? I have no idea when this is coming. But it's on its way to the PTR. So what's coming in the 11.1.5? I don't know. Let's find out. What's next? Well, you can defend the Arathi in the Nightfall scenario. This is my first time reading this. I have no idea what this is about. Players will take up arms besides a new faction, Flames Radiance, to defend the Arathi against the Sareki forces following the defeat of Queen Ansarak. Oh! That makes sense. You kill Queen Ansarak, there's still gonna be people to fight. The faction consists of volunteer militia-led veterans, Thraid Pyremaker and Milton Wildbrown. As you rise through the ranks, you will earn up to 10 levels of renown and unlock new rewards. What? Okay. Alongside the Flames Radiance, players will be split between task forces within the Nightfall public scenario to clear the battlefield and push back the Sareki. You'll also be able to strike back against Sareki forces throughout Halifal and Ashkahet to continue to earn renown and rewards with additional quests and activities between the scenarios. Have they ever done anything like this before? It seems like a story scenario, but you'll be able to get some good rewards from it and renown from it. Players can expect a variety of rewards for taking part and quests, including new armor sets, a tabard that will update visually as you progress through the ranks of the Flames Radiance, weapons, a new color variation of Delver's dirigible, and more. This seems like a lot to put in an incremental patch. As your rank increases, you can also expect to earn buffs, which will help you become stronger while in Halifal and Ashkahet. What? Sounds like run-of-the-mill patch content for new renown. Well, this is my first time being like actually paying attention to all the new content that comes out in a WoW expansion since probably WoD. I have in Dragonflight was much more casual, and now I'm actually like caring about things like renown. In Dragonflight, I didn't care about renown at all. Like, I was just very, very casual, logging in to do a dungeon here and there. But now I'm more serious about it. So this is kind of new for me. Dastardly Duos. Later in the patch cycle, players will be able to experience a new 6-week event, providing a variety of cosmetics, toys, and even some dungeon items based on the bosses you encounter. Wood. Vinny Sweets, showrunner and announcer, is promoting Dastardly Duos, where players can step up to take on animatronic versions of past bosses, gain power-ups, and strive for higher and higher scores for bragging rights. You and your party will fight 2 or more bosses at a time to rack up your highest score. You and your party... But who's the duo? Oh, you fight 2... The duo is the bosses. It's not you and a friend. It's like you and a party fighting 2 or more bosses. There'll be 3 hubs for Dastardly Duos the players can visit. One in Stormwind, one in Orgrimmar, one in Dornegal. When Vinny Sweets is running the show, you'll need to speak with Ziggy Maru to queue for the fight in Dastardly Dome. A visit with Woden, the troll servant vendor, will also get you access over the weeks to some additional power-ups or items that can help you in the fight. Is this going to be hard? It could be. This sounds really fun. So there's going to be some kind of a leaderboard. You can get a higher score and do better and better at it. I like that. In week 1, there will be 4 bosses available to fight. And each week thereafter, additional bosses will be added up to the total of 10 total bosses to face. I've never heard of anything like this before in WoW. Earning specific achievements will also provide additional game effects from them within the Dastardly Duo. This seems like a fun thing that you can just quickly jump in and do, which I love. Earn points for kills, damage done, and more. Yeah, you want a high score for bragging rights. So this tells me there's going to be some kind of a leaderboard involved with how good you get at fighting the 2 bosses. Oh, that sounds really neat. This sounds like a lot of fun. What does you think this says? Not a fan of Horrific Visions, but apparently many players are excited for its return. Horrific Visions. I was not really a very active player the last time that these came out, that these were around. Only thing I know about Horrific Visions is Asmongold trying to get the male muncher mount from it. I watched him suffer. But outside of that, I don't know a lot about it. I just know there was a male muncher and it was very difficult to get it. Yeah. Return to N'Zoth's corrupted versions of Stormwind and Orgrimmar. I did them. I did do a Horrific Vision to try to get a male muncher myself, and I failed. I remember that there was a like a debuff you could get in there where it would put bugs on your screen, and I really hated that. I really did not like that at all. That made me very uncomfortable. As you make your way through these encounters, you need to maintain your sanity or ultimately fail. You will be able to go it alone or create party of allies to join you. Ooh, you can do it solo. Ooh, I like that. Oh, I like solo content that's challenging. Players who want to experience Horrific Visions alone or need an additional helping hand in their party also able to invite a Constructive or a Dormy companion to join them. This follower will be able to tank DPS or heal. Oh, you can get an NPC to help you. That's cool. For players looking for a bigger challenge, you'll be able to activate higher difficulties of play for additional gear up to heroic difficulty items appropriate to your level. Horrific Vision masks are also returning, including Mask of Pain, Mask of Dark Imagination, Mask of the Long Night. What are the masks? I don't know what that is. So that tells you how casual I was back, I think it was BFA when this was out. 3 additional new masks will also be available to discover and conquer. What are masks? Is this like affixes? Oh, okay. Yes, it is. So you can get as many as you want and then solo it. That sounds fun. Yes. Ooh, I'm gonna love that. This expansion keeps getting better, for real. I appreciate that they're going back and resurrecting some content that people liked before instead of just letting it rot. Like, why not bring it back? People liked it. A new currency to collect becomes available to spend at the vendor for various previous rewards. Displace corrupted mementos. Players will be able to earn new rewards in horrific visions, such as mounts, toys, transmogs. Yeah! Whether you're playing a new max level alt or experiencing it for the first time, you can experience this content shortly after. Yeah! That sounds really fun! So this sounds fun. This also sounds fun. This could be fun or it could be lame. I don't know. That's my take on this so far. We are implementing a new UI update, which introduces a cooldown manager, allowing players to better track class ability cooldowns. What? You know what WoW needs? WoW needs job gauges, like FF14 has, but built for each class. Custom built for each class. You need one that's really fancy and sick artwork on it, and you need one that's simple. You need to be able to pick between those for every spec. They need that. I know that we have weak auras and people just use weak auras, but I don't want to use weak auras. Weak auras lags the crap out of my computer. I want built-in shit for that. That is what the game needs, really. I don't think this is going to be that advanced, but maybe it's a step in that direction. Well, this sounds amazing. I like what I hear. This is a lot of stuff to put in a 0.5. I'm glad. Too soon. This is like dessert right after Thanksgiving meal, right? I'm glad to hear that other people enjoy the expansion as much as I have. Dastardly Duos and the new faction sounds fun, especially the power-ups in those zones. It'd be interesting to see how fighting new bosses, 2 bosses with the leaderboard. Yeah! This will be really cool to do. This will be really cool. And I love the idea of horrific visions solo. In fact, I think that's probably the most exciting thing that I heard. This sounds like a ton of fun stuff to do. I loved horrific visions. You best bet I got a real good speed running through Stormwind on my rogue back in the day. Cool, cool. Visions. Wait, Bran. Wait, is Bran gonna be our companion? Okay, it's not Bran, but it'll be fun to see how the chaos of visions lines up with AI companion. Oh, you know what you should do? What if... Okay, what if your construct of story Dormy is like... You can make them an alt that you have. You can like... Okay, either... let it be one of your alts, or let you pick an NPC. So, like, I want Nosdormu. Go with me. That would be awesome. Heroic only gear for the hardest horrific visions? Is that what it sounds? By the time this comes out, a lot of us will be done with heroic gearing. Could at least give equivalent rewards that original visions did. Well, we'll see. Cool. PTR time again. I don't know how people are able to spend so much time on the PTR and like play so much PTR before the thing even hits live servers. But then again, if you do that, you're gonna be pretty well off whenever the patch actually drops. You know, you're gonna blaze through the raids. But I think it's because I'm coming from Final Fantasy that I don't really like to spend a lot of time on the PTR. I like to have the experience on patch day. That's just... I got used to that, and I think it's fun. But not everybody has that option. Like, if you're a mythic raider, or if you're making guides about the raids, you kind of need to be on the PTR So, you know, it's a give and take. Maybe one day I'll have to start being on the PTR more if I want to do different kinds of content. Cool. Well, so one person says that horrific visions coming back is dreadful, and they don't want that. What sucks about horrific visions? Why would someone have that take? What's bad about it? Because half the people say that it's amazing, but some people say it's not good. So why would someone hate it? Because it seems to me just fun. It seems to me like it would be fun. Really fun. Horrific visions were great. People just associate it with corruption powers. You know what? He just answered the question I asked just now. It's almost like... That's exactly correct. I think that is absolutely it. People have bad associations and bad memories from that time. I absolutely think that is the case. I just like content being timed. That's valid. That is valid. I don't really like that either. You can't log in on EU. I'm on EU at the moment. Yeah, the timer might be stressful. I can see that for sure. Is the timer really strict? Or is it pretty lenient in your experience? I guess it's going to depend on how many masks you have. Them using Visage as an excuse is a huge disgrace. What is he talking about? Did I miss some information? Full article. I didn't hear anything about a Visage. I don't know what you're talking about. It's lenient unless you go to the mask that has your timer. Oh. Chat says it's not a timer, it's a sanity bar. There's no timer, but taking damage drains sanity. Oh, okay. I see. Zep, did you see that notification? No. What notification? Did you see a notification on my computer that I didn't see? What are you talking about? That shouldn't happen. Shino, thank you so much for gifting a sub in the chat. I really appreciate that. And wow, there's even applause. Thank you very much for that. Brimstone, thank you for the 3-month resub. Aphrodite, thank you for the 37-month resub. Appreciate that. But standing in AoEs and whatnot, it was also draining it. Well, don't stand in them, right? Don't stand in them. We'll see how it is. Maybe they'll adjust it a little bit this time based on feedback. What's the applause and fanfare about? Oh, I'm at the theater. I think I did this already. I don't need to be here. There's no reason for me to be here. Oh my god. Get out of here. Yeah. Hi, Nick. A lot of players now will not like sanity visions. Why do you say that? Because it's gonna be too punishing? They were clapping for the stream. Yes. Okay. In other news, I wanted to look at a video. Let me sit here in the tavern and get to it. Bee, 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 bee. It's a timer that's forced. You go at their pace, not yours. Yeah, I don't like that. Timers are stressful. But they could tune the visions completely differently. Yeah, we don't really know the ins and outs of it yet, but I mean, they'd probably just copy paste it with as few changes as possible. If I had to guess, that's probably what they probably just copy paste it so they have less work to do. I think that's more likely than them releasing like new and improved version based on the feedback. Like, yeah, that's probably not gonna happen. It's gonna be the same shit. So if you hated it before, you'll probably still hate it. Okay, so there was a video I wanted to watch here. It's Nobble's interview that he had with Maria Hamilton and Ian Hazzikostas. It's been 7 days since he posted it, so it is fair game for me to watch it now. Yeah. You can't log into the game? Are there a bunch of you buns that are not? Yes, there's a ton of buns who can't log into EU right now at all. EU stuck at retrieving character. Yeah, several buns have said that they cannot log into EU right now. That sucks. Hopefully they will fix it as soon as possible. Zepla, I was thinking since you and a lot of others like Zekvir, you and the buns might like working on the Mage Tower challenges. Yeah, possibly. Well, there's a new Zekvir for me to attempt already, which I'm very hyped about. Okay, so this is Nobble87 video interview with devs. Let's give it a look. Let's give it a look. See. 30 years of Warcraft.
Hello everyone. Last weekend I was over in London to celebrate the 30th Warcraft anniversary. I was invited to sit down with Maria Hamilton and Ian Hazzikostas to talk about the celebration.
Ooh.
What pulled them into Warcraft? What had they been working on?
Cool.
How did it look back on 30 years of the franchise? And what about the coming 30 years? Unfortunately, upon getting home, I did realize that my microphone didn't work for me, so I'll have to dub myself. But at least the developer's microphone worked, so that was half a heart attack less. Anyways, you know, intro out of the way. Hope you'll enjoy. And of course, a big thank you to Blizzard, Ian and Maria, for taking the time. Hi, everybody. Welcome to a brand new interview for the
Oh no, you have to dub yourself.
30th anniversary.
Oh
We
no.
got some special guests with us here today. Please introduce yourself, who you are. I imagine everybody already knows, but for the
That's
sake of
okay.
it.
Ian Hazzikostas, game director on WoW.
Maria Hamilton. I'm an associate design director on WoW.
And what exactly is it that you do for the game? What are the effects of your job, and what have people seen already?
Oh, come on. All right. So I'm responsible primarily for the world part of the World of Warcraft. The content that goes in, that makes the world, that makes it a living place, quest and narrative. I work with the world building and world art teams to build out zones and just make sure that we are building an exciting place to be, to play in Azeroth.
Man, she has been crushing it lately. If her job is to put the world in World of Warcraft, I can only raise a glass or can to her and the team after what I've seen in Undermine. I'm so impressed that they have managed to make the world feel so lived in, so relatable, so like everything that I hoped it would be. It's gritty, it's grimy, it's trashy, but it's fantastic. It is Undermine. It's exactly how Undermine should have been.
So basically bringing the story of the world to life.
Yes, as much as possible.
Student kicking butt.
I'm responsible for all the mistakes and bad ideas, and my team does all the amazing work.
Holy shit. How do you not laugh when he says that? Holy face. Look, Ian's come a long way too. Alright? Because I remember a time when he was very corporate, and we made fun of him for his lawyer speak that he always did, and now you can see he has mellowed out quite a bit. So that's good to see too.
Otherwise,
So you just take the blame, and everything else is a skill issue, basically.
It's hilarious.
something like that.
I know that soundbite everywhere. It's gorgeous still. It's a classic to this day. So we're basically celebrating 30 years of Warcraft, if you can believe it. I've been personally playing it since Classic to now, so that's been 20 years as well. What drew you into working with Blizzard and with Warcraft?
I mean, for me, I was also a day one player back in late 2004, and at the time, actually working as a lawyer, and lawyer by day, raid leader by night for many years.
Wow.
Over the course of that time, got to meet a few folks who worked at Blizzard. Some people I was sending feedback to, a couple of people in my guild who got jobs at Blizzard, one in QA, one on the development team, who were all just saying nothing but amazing things about how
That sounds like a
incredible
lot
place
of
was to work
no
at.
sleep
And
lifestyle.
one thing led to another, and when I was looking for other jobs in 2008, I was, asked if I was ever going to be interested in considering applying to Blizzard. I said, you know what? Let me just at least send in a resume and learn what it could be about, have that conversation. One thing led to another, and I was faced with a very fateful decision. I made a career change, and hoped I'd be good at it. Hoped that they would actually like me. And 16 and a half years later, I haven't looked back, and it's the best decision I ever made.
You still
Nice.
love it every single day?
Absolutely.
Was there ever anywhere a moment in development that you felt like, I need to learn more, I need to adjust, or was it more of a free flow? I mean, I imagine every job you need to learn.
Oh, every day. I think imposter syndrome never leaves you. I still experience it to this day. But I think that was one of the biggest changes coming into moving from a profession where things could often be objective to creative collaboration. Going from knowing that when I raised my hand in class, I was going to say something that I was pretty sure was the right answer, to a world where I could be in a creative brainstorming meeting and not sure if I was about to say the dumbest thing everyone in the room had ever heard in their lives, but still needing to have the courage to say it and to get my idea out there. That was a big learning process and a big change.
Yeah, I think like moving into this kind of work where you have to deal with a lot of fluidity in ideas and in the creative space where there's never a clear answer. It's interesting that he said that his previous experience was based on like being able to go back to some clear truths and like clear reasoning and logic, and like this is the answer based on this, but it's way more ambiguous in the new line of work that he stumbled into. And I think that's probably was a really difficult change for him. We look back on his legalese speak that he used to do a lot of, and players found it to be really frustrating. But now, if you try to think of it from his perspective, like that was just his way of trying to navigate the conversation, and with the tools that he had. That doesn't mean that I don't think that he made some bad calls. Like I definitely do think that, but it looks like this has been a learning process that's really benefited him a lot as a person.
Transition.
You want to repeat your question?
I do. So what pulled you into Warcraft? How did you get into it? Because we were speaking a little bit, y'all didn't see this because we were speaking outside, but what got you into Warcraft?
Yeah, I was already in game design when the game came out. I had played a number of MMOs previously. I was a big MMO fan at the time, and so I remember my coworkers and I and my husband decided to try out this new game, and we also got in right early on. I remember thinking at the time, hey, this is a nice improvement on some things. I can see places where, serious effort has been made to address issues. And we were asked to do like a competitive analysis, and we did that. And I went on my merry way in my career and was playing the game. We just played and played and played. We had guilds and raiding, and we weren't very good raiders, but we had fun and just
That's what matters.
met so many people over the years. Good friends we raided with in New Zealand because we tended to stay up late, things like that. I would sometimes stay up late enough to be playing with some of the Japanese players, and I wouldn't understand
Oh my
anything they were saying.
God.
But it was just such a
Shoot! She was up all night playing. I mean, she definitely has the passion for the game, and I think that does shine through in the work that she's doing now. Like, it really shows when people working on the game are actually playing it. That's very evident to me at this point.
Such a great time, so many great moments, and over the course of
It's also interesting that she said that they're rating but not very good, right? So what does this actually tell you about her as a player? It tells you that she was in it for the experience. She was in it to have fun, not necessarily to be a bleeding edge player, not necessarily to be like best of the best, but just to experience, like, have good vibes and have a good time. And I think that's a really, really important element that is often forgotten about whenever you maybe put too much emphasis on what the big rewards are and what's the best you can be. Like, what really matters is the general feeling of feeling like captivated by this world, you know? And it looks like that's something that she does understand
my
as a
career,
player.
you know, I've moved to different companies as opportunities arose or as need, you know, occurred, as can happen in this industry. And I was working on another MMO, and I saw the job listing for a just
What was she
senior
working on? Does anyone know?
quest designer. And I thought, oh, that would be really fun.
What was she working on?
Wouldn't it be cool to put something in the game that I play, that I love? Maybe I should go for that. Like, that might be really neat. So I just applied, you know, semi-randomly, like, let's see what happens. And yeah, they called me up. I had a screening, and I remember arguing with Ian about some things because I was a player. Oh, we were talking about when you should get flying, when you should unlock flying. Yeah. And not at all. I'm not responsible for that. No. I can't claim that one. But yeah, and so then there was the opportunity.
I think it's funny how she's like, and I was like arguing with Ian about some things because I was a player. This kind of just goes without saying that that's what you do as a player. Is you, if you're a player, you probably have things to argue with Ian about. Like, you don't even need any further explanation.
And I couldn't believe it. Like, it had been so long, and I couldn't believe it. I was finally going to work on this game that I loved so much. So that was kind of my story of how I got into it. I've been in game design, you know, quite a long time. So I've seen games, you know, pop up, be really popular, and go away. But WoW never did. You know, Azeroth was always there for me.
That's right.
On that topic, because every time I get to talk,
Azeroth was always there for me. And throughout the years, people always would say that this next game is going to be the WoW killer, and the next one's going to be the WoW killer. But one day we realized that the only WoW killer that there could be would be WoW. And it looks like the devs figured that out too. And that's why they turned their shit around finally.
too, I can see like that spark in your eyes, right? Like passion for development. And as you mentioned, time has gone on. Society changed, players changed, people have changed.
Right.
How do you adjust, compensate, and basically reshape the development going forward? What is the process behind it, and what is the vision? Looking at 30 years of Warcraft now,
That's a great question.
what is for the next 30 years?
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of that is driven by our players and what our players are telling us they enjoy and they like and they want. And I think we also have a strong desire to be there for everyone, you know, to try to welcome all sorts of people. You know, anyone who wants to play the game should feel comfortable coming and playing the game and have something fun to do that they enjoy. And that's guided our thinking, I think, in recent years, and Ian can speak to the philosophy there, but I think we think about that all the time. Like, how do we make sure that the casual player's having a good time? How do we make sure that the really amazing raiders having a good time? You know, the PvPers, like, let's make sure they have a new thing to do and a new exciting, you know, challenge. So I think it's just listening, you know.
And where do you
New things to do for all the different kinds of people that play our game. I really appreciate it. I mean, it's probably the most difficult task you could possibly put before yourself as a game developer. How do we make everyone happy? You can't. You cannot. It's not possible, but you can try to always give someone everybody throughout the whole spectrum of engagement in your game something that they can do and something they can look forward to. Regularly, frequently, new things, and evolutions on existing things. You gotta do that to keep people feeling like there's something for them to do that's new and interesting. Like, that seems really obvious, and I appreciate that they also want to make it a welcoming place. I think that was a nice thing for her to say. Like, not have someone think to themselves, well, this game is just for, like, people that have been playing it for 20 years. This game is just for high-end raiders. You know, it's only for raiding. If I'm not raiding, I don't have anything. They're trying to make it a welcoming place for anybody, no matter what kind of effort you want to put in, which I think is really nice.
You get that feedback from? Sorry, because you mentioned listening to the players. Is it forum post or?
It's really everywhere. I mean, we get people that write letters to Ian and to Chris Metzen. Yeah, they do, and you know,
letters.
Often those letters will get posted on the bulletin board in the office, and everybody can read them because people will be suggesting things.
Are you telling me that if I write down that I want the Easter bunny ears to be available to wear year-round, and if I write that on a letter and physically mail it to you, you'll do it? Or you'll consider it? Please. I don't ask for a lot.
And I like to go and read them. They're fun to go
Night
and
Elf
see what people are saying.
And
Of
bunny
course,
ears.
we look at posts. We have a great community team that looks at this stuff for us and gives us information. I personally enjoy watching some of the streamers. I like watching when they're streaming stuff we just put out. So, you know, whenever we come out with a new content update, the entire quest and narrative team is just glued watching. Oh, absolutely. That's normal. And when, I mean, certainly when they're doing dungeons and raids, the encounter team is watching. So the encounter team is there all the time, keeping an eye on that. So yeah, no, the team is full of people that love the game. And so we get information from all over the place, everywhere we can find it.
Honestly, I think it's a pretty cool opportunity that you have as a game dev in the modern era, where you can actually watch somebody's initial unfiltered reaction to the thing that you made immediately as they're doing it. That's pretty cool. I think that's something that, I mean, that wasn't really that easy to do before streaming became so prevalent, but now you can actually do that as a dev. I feel like if I were a dev and I wrote a quest, I would be terrified to watch people do my quest. I'd be so worried that they wouldn't like it. I would just, or if they didn't read it, or if they didn't pay attention, or if they read it and they thought it was stupid, I would feel horrible. I would feel horrible about that. I don't know if I could take it. To me, it seems like probably the worst job you could have is to be someone who works on a community team for Blizzard, and you have to read all of that shit that they get from the forums, from Twitter, from Facebook comments, and you have to like sort through that and then pass that on. Like, that seems really rough. I feel like I'd become a Meteon if I was exposed to all of that.
Yeah, I mean, I think really it's exactly what Maria said. It's, you know, we've had to stay agile and evolve with our players, and that means really being led by and informed by what our players' wants and needs are. Trying to strike a balance between serving our existing audience while keeping the game approachable for new players that might be picking up WoW every day. I think the one thing I would add is there's so many sources of feedback where, you know, I mean, the word bombarded can sound negative, but I mean, we are constantly receiving feedback from all the...
They're bombarded. It's like, I'm not trying to sound negative, but we're literally under attack by missiles from all sides. But we're glad. Thank you for telling us what you feel about things.
Directions, but we still need to work to find out what the players who aren't giving us feedback want and need. And I think that's one of the most important silent majorities in some ways. You know, I think
that is a really good point. That's a really good point. I didn't even think about that. What do the players who are not giving a feedback want? The silent majority. You can't only listen to feedback, because then you're going to end up with a game where one day a bunch of players start playing it and ask themselves, who asked for this? Like, who are they making this game for? The most vocal people? Well, one day it's just going to become unrecognizable to the majority of people if you only do that without considering what do most people really feel that are not going to be posting about their grievances on Twitter.
Like a lot of the online discourse, the influencers, the forum threads, Reddit posts can be driven by more hardcore playstyles, by people who are trying to min-max, who want their spec to be better in Mythic Plus or whatever. But there haven't been as many people necessarily publicly telling us with loud voices that they wanted more solo content, let's say. And yet delves, I think, are an essential thing that we've added to the game recently that I'm so excited by, and I think are going to become an important part of how WoW continues to evolve into the future. And that's the product of,
Delves are an example of that. Delves are an absolute W feature. It's probably one of my favorite things that they've ever put into World of Warcraft. Not just the delves themselves, but the boss delve. Like Zekavir, I had such a fantastic time doing. I can't wait to do the next one. I'm really, and that's an example of a feature that they put in, not because people were vocally demanding solo content, but because they knew there's a bunch of casual people that want something like that, that might not be as vocal, might not be sitting on the forums 24/7.
Doing studies, but also just looking at data, looking at the data of how people play the game, and realizing that there was this huge group there that we were not serving sufficiently. And maybe they weren't the loudest ones in the room,
right?
But they're every bit as important.
I'd love to dive deep into development and what is planned, but we gotta keep it on the 30th anniversary, not to mention that it's development stuff for later. Speaking about the 30th, looking back on your careers, what you've been working on, what are some of the things that you're most proud of?
I mean,
that's a nice question.
I've only been with Blizzard for 5 years, so when I'm talking about things I was involved in, I think Dragonflight for me was, I'm so proud of the team. We were.
So 5 years ago, when did she join the team? What expansion was that? Was that during... Shadowlands? Shadowlands. That's what I thought. I remember the first time I seen her. And I had a good impression first time that I ever seen her in a video. It was unfortunately a bad time for the game, but she stood out to me as somebody that had a different attitude, that had a positive attitude, and that was doing something different and cool, even though it was a time when no one gave a shit. Because it was Shadowlands. I remember she was talking about Zereth Mortis and how she she and the team came up with this idea to incorporate these cryptic symbols. And as you move through Zereth Mortis, you're going to be learning some of these symbols and you'll slowly be able to understand the inhabitants better. And I thought this was such a fantastic idea and such an inspired and a cool concept. And it ended up being kind of forgotten and glossed over because the community was really pissed at the time for good reasons. But that always stood out to me because I remember thinking then, wow, that's so creative. And I also remember when she was talking about it, she seemed really excited and she seemed like really jazzed up about this. And it was one of the only times that I'd seen anybody have that kind of like genuine passion in the entire development of Shadowlands, and it really showed. And so that was my first impression of her. I had a really good first impression of her, and that, I mean, looking back, that's a really cool concept that she made. It's neat. And I think that this kind of care for putting something innovative and new and like conceptually relevant to the zones has shown through so much throughout the whole time. I hope she never leaves. She's doing such an amazing job. Yes. Yeah. I definitely think that she's had, yeah, like in No Man's Sky, you slowly learn pieces of the languages, helps you understand. Yeah, I thought that was really cool. That was really cool.
Coming out of a really tough time, we had a global pandemic. People were working from home. The world was, different in so many ways. We couldn't meet each
Yeah.
other. We had
Yeah.
people we'd never met in person that we hired, that we were working with, and I think Dragonflight was a joyful hooray. This is such a nice thing again.
It was.
And it just felt to me fresh.
Yes, it was.
And fun. And I'm especially proud of the teams that were able to pull together the world. Like Dragonflight those were the biggest zones we've ever made, and they were full of nooks and crannies of interesting things and interesting.
You gotta give her credit. You gotta give these people credit for being able to drag themselves out of the horrible, horrible quagmire of negativity and awfulness that was Shadowlands, BFA, that whole era, and then just be absolutely, like, overwhelmed with bad feedback, pissed off players, nobody happy, everything sucks, everybody's leaving your game. For them to come out of that and then create Dragonflight, I think they really you gotta hand it to them for that. That's one of the things that I loved about Dragonflight. I really felt like a fresh start. I made a whole video about how much I love Dragonflight because it felt truly different. She said that it was joyful, it was free, it was open, and it's exactly what the game needed at that time to start fresh, start new, get back in touch with what makes World of Warcraft, and I'm honestly very proud of them. After seeing all the shit that came before, I think they've started to put real love into their craft, and it shows.
Stories.
Their Warcraft.
And I'm so proud of the team. And what we're doing now, I hope pays off even better, because we now have the opportunity to tell a very big story, right? A much, much meatier, bigger story than what we were going for there.
Yeah, with the
because
3
we can
expansion.
plan everything out and pace everything out. And so far, it's going very well. So I hope in a few years, when you ask me again, I'll say, the World Soul Saga.
I
mean,
love her.
You're definitely noticing it
I am Maria Hamilton's biggest fan.
around the world. Little doodads in the caves.
I'm like her
things to
number
interact
one
with.
fan.
As you mentioned, solo players and role players to get more toys to play with.
It's fantastic.
Which you're definitely noticing, and that's nice. Okay, passing on the question.
Yeah, I think it's hard to pick out a single addition to the game or moment in the game. I think my answer in terms of what I think of when I think of Pride is countless moments over the years at community gatherings, whether it's things like the one we're going to have later today here in London, or BlizzCons, or when I'm able to come to Germany for Gamescom or other similar events, where I meet groups of fans, groups of players who are coming together, drawn together by World of Warcraft, by Warcraft. And sometimes putting faces to names for the first time, meeting guildmates that have only been, voices on Discord or Vent or whatever. And just realizing that's the power of the work that we do, and reflecting on how fortunate we are to be able to have our careers be built around bringing joy and connection to people around the world.
It's incredibly inspiring and energizing.
That's really nice. In spite of all the shit the community gave him, he's still happy to meet players. I'm glad that he didn't develop like a hatred and a bitterness towards players when things were really bad, because he got a lot of shit from everyone, myself included. I think I even had a video where I heavily criticized Ian for his behavior and choices. So I'm glad he's been able to come out of that. Still happy to meet players and not with bitterness.
And more than
That's
any
great.
single part of World of Warcraft, the connections that have been formed over the course of these 20 years, at least 30 years in Warcraft.
That's the most powerful part.
because I imagine for all of you as well, a chance to meet people face to face and actually getting that direct all the feedback that you want in real life face to face. So I get a chance, luckily, to talk to you, but for anyone that doesn't get a chance to sit down, what is a message for the last 30 years, for the coming 30 years, that you would like them to leave this video with? It's
that's
a very
nice
open
question.
Tell them
Okay.
anything you like. Come join the party.
What do you want
tonight,
to
for
tell the
example.
community?
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Thank you. Whether you picked up World of Warcraft very recently or they've been playing for all 20 years, thank you for making Azeroth a part of your life and part of what means home to you. We're going to do our best to carry that trust that you've placed in us forward. As we reflect on these past 30 years of Warcraft, 20 years of WoW, we're also excited about the future and the worlds we want to build and the stories we want to tell. We want to make sure that we're here again celebrating 30, 40, and beyond.
Well, I've been here for 20 years. Will I be here for WoW's 40th anniversary? Will I be here for WoW's 60th anniversary? It starts to get a little crazy when you think about it.
Yeah, I mean, definitely thank you. But
Hopefully.
also,
Yeah.
hey, let us know what you think.
Hopefully, yeah.
Please let us know what you think. That really helps us. We talk about that silent majority. Speak up. Tell us. I know you're it's like happy people don't say things, but there's an awful lot of happy people out there, and we'd love to hear you say things. So talk to us. Let us know what you like. Let us know what
Okay.
stories you want to hear. Let us know where you want us to go next. Please. I just can't emphasize enough how much something like tonight is exciting for me, because I'm going to get to talk to people who have traveled to be here. They love the game as much as I do, certainly more so perhaps. And I'm going to have a chance to actually talk to them. I can't wait to talk to them about things that interest them tonight. So I think, yeah, speak up. Let us hear you.
And that's what I mean.
That's
The unity
wholesome.
That you like with the developers. I honestly wish that everybody could just sit across the table. But thank you very much. I'll leave some links in the description where they can reach you if they want to actually send feedback. I imagine that will be helpful. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
That was a nice interview. That was very wholesome and sweet. I liked it. Some nice questions, open-ended questions, where you could get to know a little bit more about them personally. And interesting, her saying happy people don't give feedback that much. So why don't you do that? If you like the game, maybe tell us that you liked it. I think that's probably motivating for them. I have been really positive because I am really happy with the state of the game right now. I've been waiting for the game to be in a good state for the past 10 years. And we finally made it. So I'm really, really, really happy. I'm actually just delighted every day that I get a chance to play and stream this game, especially with this expansion being so great. But if things ever take a dark turn again, I would be vocal about that. But right now, they have really earned my trust. In Dragonflight, I was cautiously optimistic, but now they definitely earned my trust back. So kudos to both of them. Okay, video game audio is off.
Communication
Turn it back on. That was a nice video. What did you guys think about it? What did y'all think about that video? The interview? The novel? Yeah, don't just bang the drum for the bad. You should celebrate the good times too. Yeah. Do you have that much time left at 42? I'm not 42! I got plenty of years left. I'm a spring chicken.
I have an extended supply of goods.
Spring
for
bun.
Outlanders.
Spring bun. I don't know if you saw, but there's a preview of 11.15 up. Yeah, we did look over that before this video today. Yes. I did check. So, Okay. We could. There's so much that we could do. Do I have keys, though? Do I have relic... Not relic keys. Bountiful keys. I have one restored coffer key. I'd like to maybe do some delves. Maybe do some,
Inquiring minds just got to
learn
know.
about Season 2.
Keep your eyes on the horizon.
Okay.
Hey there.
See you around.
I have learned about Season
answers
2
are
already.
here. I can feel it.
I already
Don't
did
do
this
anything
story,
out.
but I'll do it again.
The truth is out there.
I wish this was a warband progress. If I already did this quest about his hat, like, I shouldn't have to do it every time. This is a little crazy. It only takes like a minute, but damn. I have to do this for every character. I'm gonna have to do this for every single character. I think also the Undermine story, you have to do all over again for every character that you have. Noble does great stuff. Oh yeah, Noble is a friend of the channel here. He's in our Twitch chat from time to time. And I saw him recently at
You'll
ReachCon.
find me wherever the action is.
Ah! The Underpin, that's my next target. When can I fight him? On hard mode. Do I have to do a bunch of delves first? Like, is there an unlock process?
Loads of forgotten knowledge are within our grasp.
Within our grasp. Oh,
Travel safe. Keep your eyes on the horizon.
forgotten
Truth
knowledge.
is out there.
Increase your item level to challenge the Underpin in his tier 8 delve in Undermine.
Travel safe.
Yeah. I want to do that. I'll probably do it on Mage, though. I've been leveling Mage. Oh, I could finish leveling Mage. I've been doing a little bit of that. I've been trying to learn how to play Arcane, but Arcane is so hard. It's so complicated. I feel like it's such a galaxy brain spec. Marksman is kind of better. Marksman isn't brain dead, but you have to think a little bit, which is fine with me. They're adding a skip for that for alts once you complete on one. Oh, and 11.1.5. PreachCon was already 6 months ago. Yeah, recently. I'm not good at time. I am not good at, like, knowing how long ago something was. It's a problem because I feel like I operate on Freerin time, but I don't have Freerin's lifespan. But I act like I do, but I definitely don't. It's a huge issue. Like, if I didn't talk to someone for 6 months, I would talk to them today exactly picking up the conversation where we left off with no, like, as if I had replied 10 minutes later. I found out that most people don't do this. This is something that I really struggled with as a person, as a human. When I found out that other people act weird when you don't talk to them for like weeks or months. They act different. This doesn't make any sense to me. Like, yeah, I don't... Season 2? Oh yes, I heard! Freerin Season 2. I'm the same. Drives my friends crazy. It's weird. Arcane and Legion was Galaxy Brain. A lot easier now. Yes, it is easier now. But there's still some things about it that are confusing. For me, at least. So, I was doing some Undermine quests. I finished the Undermine story on my tank. My warrior character that I've been playing. But maybe some Buns want to do Mythic Plus, or I could try to do this Underpin and see how hard it is. It's an Undermine. Free Rin Mythic Plus Season 2. That's happening.
Oh, these pipes were not rated for this much pressure. Go patch up the leaks pronto.
Okay.
And absolutely no airflow. Perfect day for a race.
Where is this guy's delt? It's up here. Let's go check it out. I bet it's not even that hard. It's already unlocked. You don't have to do anything.
How are these buildings still standing? None of them are up to code. Go get some data so we can start placing work orders.
Hey, you! We got a mech that's out of control here. Could use a few hands to shut it down. You in?
Okay, I did not aggro it. I did not. I thought it was in there. It is not in there. Okay. Drive around. Okay. It's in here, maybe. Yes. Oh, no, you have to do a tier 7. With lives remaining. I can't do it yet. That is so lame. Who wants to do Side Street Sluice? It's bountiful. Let's ask in the guild chat. I have asked in Only Buns chat. This is a nice song. I'll join this group for the world boss.
You in?
Why is there only one other person trying to do the world boss? Zep, you have to start at tier 4. What? What? Start at tier 4? Why? That's bullcrap. That's lame. I joined this group for the world boss. Might as well do that. First things first. It's kind of weird to see a Moonkin driving a car. Right? It seems really weird. Okay. Boss time. Yesterday we had that storm pass through. Remember I was telling you about it? And it wasn't oh! It's the bombs got me. There's mechanics on this world boss. Oh my god, my computer is struggling. Yeah. Computer is really struggling through this. Curios gone too? Is it the same Curios from last season? Or is it new? Kind. Oh, anti-magic shell. You got 8 inches of snow! Nice. Yeah, we just had a little wind. It ended up not being a very big deal. But Nora lost her mind, as always. She is just so scared of these storms. She's not scared of the rain, because we never had this problem in Seattle. But the storms that we get down here scare my dog very bad. Scares her. I had to give her the anxiety medicine and that helped a lot. But I just hate that for her. You know, I don't want her to be scared and worried. Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god. Poor Nora. We got a little bit of snow, but the winds are serious today. Oh, really? Yeah, it's been pretty windy today. You know what they said that state bird of Alabama was flying. You know what that means? Well, it means flying trampolines. They call that Alabama state bird. Isn't that funny? Because of the tornadoes and stuff and wind. Yeah. Yeah. I basically live in Alabama. Oh my god, look! Oh my god! I got a 642 neck. Oh, huge. 642. I got a gold medal. Awarded for top-notch carnage. That is buntastic. Yes. Cool. 619. Item level now. By the way, I wanted to tell y'all something. Peepo. He's basically gone. Like, I can choose to have Peepo, but if I do that,
Rats are stinking up the streets.
it's a massive damage loss. It's a huge damage loss because you have to pick between Peepo or a really good ability from the eagle. Yeah, it's horrible. So instead, what I have to do is just summon Peepo as a little guy. Which is fine. I guess that's fine, but I'm not happy about it. I'm not that thrilled about it. Look what the meta did to our boy, right? I know. I think this new world boss is kind of silly. 1 item per account per week, and it's random. What? 1 item per account per week. And you could get something like cloth boots, but you might not play any cloth wearing character. Yeah, that's pretty shitty. But I mean, most of the time when I killed a world boss, I never got any loot. I can't remember getting loot I needed from a world boss in season 1. I guess I would rather get something that an alt can use than not get anything. That's my personal opinion. Yeah, it's really jank and weird though. Maybe they could give you some kind of a currency. You could change it, exchange it for what you want. Yeah, they really want you to play alts, which is no problem. I have a question. I don't understand something.
Rats are stinking up the streets.
Okay.
And chewing holes.
I want to get the tier 8 delve, but I have to do a tier 4 delve first. But if I do the tier 4 delve that is bountiful, will it stop being bountiful after I do it on tier 4? Because I need to do it. I need to use my key on tier 8 and not on tier 4. You see what I mean? Yes, it will stop being bountiful. Oh, okay. Then we should not do that one. We should save that one for when we have a tier 8. Okay, got it. Don't use key. Okay. Well, that's pretty annoying.
What's the damage?
I have to dance for the World Soul Quest. Hey. Will you dance with me? This is weird. He doesn't want to dance with me. He walked away. He does not like my dance. I just got snubbed. Hey, man.
Interesting.
No. No. Will you dance? Yeah. Okay. Okay, he will. Okay. I'm getting distracted. We should do a delve. Okay, who wants to do a non-bounty tier 4? It sounds, I know it doesn't sound that enticing, but we gotta.
Jim Layton and absolutely no air.
Well, I gotta.
Perfect day for a
You
race.
don't gotta, but. Okay, Daggy. Zeiss Lento. Hey, if I do it on my other character, it's warbound, right? I can tank. I'll tank it. I'll tank on my warrior. Okay? Daggy, I'll give you the lead. Oh yeah, we all need curios. Good call. So everyone needs it. Even if you're not, even if you're already unlocked tier 8s. Yeah, I'll tank. He'd probably dance with you if you were a goblin. Oh my god, I know. Well, I'll change that right now. I'll change that immediately. Hey, look at my warband campsite. Hey, look. Pretty good, right? 3 fucking goblins. Every goblin. Isn't that cool? Oh, you can see Boo Bear in the background. See him? Boo Boo. Hey, Boo Bear. Come here, baby. Come on. Come here, Boo Bear. Why don't you say hi to me in the stream? Boo Boo. Boo Boo. Hey, Boo Boo. Hey. Boo Boo. Come on. Come on, babe. No, he don't want to right now. I wonder how much money they got from goblin race changes with this patch. I hope that a lot of people stay goblin after this, because it's cool seeing other goblins finally. I will stay goblin on the shaman unless they add Haranir. And if they add Haranir, I'll change my EU shaman to Haranir. What if they don't have shaman? Okay, we're not even gonna worry if they don't have shamans. They're gonna add Haranir shamans for sure. Like, they gotta. Because they live underground, and ground is where the earth is at. That's why goblins are shamans. Because they live in the ground.
You are acknowledged.
Okay. Which one should we do? We can do not Fungal Folly. Fungal Folly sucks. I don't want to do that one. We could do... Spiral Weave. Do we have a delve quest that requires a certain kind of delve? Do you want a guild invite? Oh my god! Yes! Yes! Yes, please. I didn't realize. I thought guild chat was really quiet. But I was playing it. Yeah, it's quiet. They should really just get it over with and add Haranir and Nerubians. Do you think
The answers are here. I can feel it.
that they would add the Nerubian as a race? I think they would. Okay. I'm going to the Spiral Weave. Because it's just the closest one to the port into the Weaver's Lair. That's why I picked that one. I also have some achievements that I need for it still. Down to size from the Weaver with Love. Yeah. I'll wait over here. Don't we need one more bun? Did it auto make you an officer? It made me a veteran. I'll handle that later. Don't worry about that. I'll promote myself. I'm at Spiral Weave. Unless it's just convenient to get here. Beep, beep, beep. Ah! Nerubians could live in Undercity or Ironforge. If they could put up with the heat. I don't know if they would add Nerubians. I mean, maybe. Zep can confirm on a bountiful tier 7 delve that can drop warbound gear instead of gear for your spec in the regular delve chest. Oh, really?
Thank you, Optimus Prime.
Zep said,
Fun gaming fun.
oh my god, I'm not reading that from Zeiss. Okay, I'm gonna go in to the delve. Let's go. Oh, hey. You're a goblin too. Smart. Good choice. Okay. Oh. Also, Winter, thank you for the 9-month resub. I really appreciate that. Thank you kindly. Okay. Is everyone here? No. We need... I have to leave the instance to invite one more person. Yeah. Because Bran counts as a person, and it's asking me if I want to convert to raid. Okay. Maybe now? You can join? Oh, you're tanking. Well, in that case, I'll swap back. I'll swap back to Hunter then. Okay, no, you're damaged. Alright. I could play Fury, but I don't really want to. Fury's okay. I don't mind it. Alright, let's go. Okay. Is there any speculation on when the Haranir will drop? My speculation is that the Haranir will drop whenever they release the Haranir patch area, because there was some rumors that there's going to be a whole zone that is Haranir's like homeland, and that's been set up so far pretty well in the story. And okay. Explosives collected. Let me just aggro everything here. Oh, I need to set Brand to have a job. Yeah, I need to do that. Let me go over there and do that. Yeah, he has no role. I'll put him on damage. Oh, we don't have any curios. Yeah, there's not. But anyway, it's been set up so far pretty well that eventually we will get to the Harrenier's home. And it's gonna be like roots. They're protectors of the roots. So underground roots is the aesthetic. We're gonna get all kinds of Harrenier themed armor and stuff, I bet. And oh. Let's aggro as much crap as we can. Ah. What are you?
Those webs will summon the Rubians. Don't stand in them.
I'm standing in them. I am standing in them.
Rental.
I am standing in the webs. Wow. Okay. I got him. I got it. It's fine.
Interrupt.
Okay. Let me throw something at that.
Those webs will summon the Rubians.
Basically, the situation with Zalatath has to get really, really bad. So bad that even her people realize that they need help. Which is gonna take a lot because their whole culture is like not wanting help from outsiders and not talking to outsiders. That's why she's seen as a rebel. Even though it's kind of necessary in this emergency situation. I think it'd be interesting to... I feel like it's more likely we'll get ethereals instead of Nerubians. I think that's more likely. Ethereals, and I was talking about this the other day. Ethereals have every reason to hate the void consuming stuff. Wow, it's way too complicated. I'm not even gonna try. No shot. No way. No. You can't make me do that. Ew, gross puzzle. Horrible. Hate puzzles and thinking. Thinking sucks. Okay, let's go onward. Ooh, can I? Oh! Oh, this is kind of neat. Where are we going? Explosives collected. Oh, we need to collect another explosive, but where the heck is it? Y'all see it? I don't see it. Okay, you got it. I don't think I've done this one before. Oh! I haven't done this one before.
Move.
Okay, next area. But anyway, what I was saying is that the Ethereals had their home planet destroyed by a Void Lord that showed up, rolled up to their house, and ate their stuff. They barely escaped getting eaten. Is Zalatath trying to eat the planet? Maybe? Like, is she a Void Lord lady?
Interrupt.
Gonna eat us? Is she gonna eat us? Maybe. Wolf of Mandalore, thank you for the 20-month resub. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Oh, you think they're gonna save Heronir for the next expansion? Maybe. That's actually not a bad theory. Because it's a great way to hype up the next expansion. Yeah, I could see that.
Charging. Move. Watch your step.
Bring everything to me. Okay. Grapple up to the rafters. Oh, okay. I'm hungry. I ate magic spoon this morning. Sometimes it's weird how like I eat the exact same thing every day, but some days it's enough, and then other days it's not. Why is that? Shouldn't I be exactly satiated the same way every day? You know? It doesn't make any sense. Ooh, it's a chest up there. Look! There's a chest. Y'all need to grapple up here and get it. Look.
Smell that? It's treasure. I know.
Woo! I got an achievement. Yeah! Great. Yeah, I got an achievement. Okay. Oh, there's another! Shard of porcelain arrowhead idol. That's the curio that I need. This is kind of fun, hunting for curios again. I don't mind it. Did you see the end cinematics for the raid? No, I haven't.
Watch your step.
No, I haven't. I'm worried about getting spoiled.
Run. Keep moving.
Don't stand there! Can we not fight him in the... Okay. Yeah, I kind of wanted to see it myself in the game. What do you guys think? Do you think I should just watch it? I don't know how it works here in WoW. Like, what's the procedure people normally do? I'd like to clear it on normal. Maybe we will on Friday. It'd be cool to see it myself. Oh, a chest. It's not a chest, it's a jar. Bran loves jars. Whee! Bran loves this. Okay, so we're hoping for a curio, right? I got a pocket pizza! 5% movement speed. Greasy, well fed. Oh man, I'd love a pizza. That sounds so good. I'd love a Costco pizza.
Nice find.
Oh yeah. You got uncracked cold ones to go with a pizza? Nice. I did get a curio. It looks like it's different curios this time. After 30 seconds of combat, party members and Bran deal 5% more damage and healing. Okay, good.
Fantastic.
That sounds like it... Oh, can only occur once per combat. It seems like kind of niche. I don't know about that one. I'm not impressed by that curio, personally. Let's go. Did y'all like my tanking? Oh, we could go again on a higher tier. Let's do a different one. Let's do Takrathon. Let's do Takrathon. Because of, I'm just going for the achievements that I need still. I need a bunch from there. That's underwater. They got rid of that, though. I think they made it so that it's not annoying. They changed it, but... Pizza! Now I want pizza. But I have chili. I actually made vegan chili. Other night. I have a ton of it. It's so good. It's lentil chili. Okay. I'm not strict vegan though anymore, so I do put sour cream on it these days. Hey, Buns. Are you wanna go in there? Let's do tier 5. Takrathon. The Abyss. You made lentil curry. I love chili. It is peak. It's straight bussin'. It's fire. Okay, we no.
Nice find.
We're waiting on one bun, right? Yes. Still a bun. What?
Loads of forgotten knowledge.
Is this from the Curio? It gave him these shoulders. I don't know about it, Bran. Yeah. It did. Okay. Let's go.
Ha! Could smell you a mile away.
What's my favorite class? Probably Shaman. I love Shaman a lot. If I had to pick one class to only play forever and couldn't play anymore, I'd probably pick Shaman. But there are so many classes that I love in this game. I really like Mage too.
Take of the spoils.
I like Druid conceptually, but I don't like the playstyle right now. But I might try bear tanking. I think that could be neat. There's some classes that I really haven't put any time into. Is this like even more underwater than it was? Oh my god. I don't remember it being this underwater. I may have a bad memory. Daggy says no. Okay. It was always this underwater? It's not more underwater now? 20% more underwater. What you need is the Niffin's help. They'll give you the bubbles.
There's treasure close by.
There's treasure! My brand is carrying a huge ass magnet. Really? So they're giving him meme curios this time around. I thought that the Niffins were gonna give me bubbles. Do I have any water breathing potion? No. Yes! Oh my god, I actually do. Holy crap. No, it's for 1 minute. It's for 1 minute. Sharksight, thank you for the 31-month resub. Blue Chromia, thank you for the 27-month resub. I appreciate that. Thank y'all. You pay 200 at the beginning. What? Wait, you can You can pay to not drown.
Grunting.
I didn't know that. Is this true? Chat.
Run.
You've got to know. Shaman is my favorite spell, but undead is my favorite race. Maybe one day I'll get undead Shami. I understand, because I want Night Elf Shaman. You know what really makes me mad? Is that the buff that Shaman has, the Wind Fury buff, the raid buff that you give to other people. The icon on the buff is a picture of a Night Elf. A Primalist Night Elf who is doing a Shaman spell. That's what the picture is. But I can't be a Night Elf Shaman. There's a picture of a Night Elf on my ability doing a Shaman ability. I'm never gonna be not upset about this.
Run.
I think I bring it up every day. And I will continue to do so. Until the end of time. Or until they give me the Night Elf Shaman.
Look for the bubbles and get some air.
Oh, okay, I got a bubble. I got a bubble. I have some achievements in here, but I should probably look at what they are. Underpin bodyguard intern. There's a gold pile right there. How do we get that? How we get that gold that's on the ground? Can you pick it up? How do you get... Do we have to kill him first, maybe? Yeah, I need that. Looks really good. Yes. Nemesis Strongbox upgraded. What's that mean? I don't know what that means. Nemesis is the underpin. Oh, Bilgewater. That's my people. Okay. No combat curios. It's weird.
They'll never be using that move.
I'll always associate curios with Star Rail, though. It's like, I feel like I'm in simulated universe every time. Mentions it. I have that chest already. Good looking out, though. I guess we would just kill everything here. I'll pull everything in sight. Everything. Bring it all to me. Your trees are, taking aggro, though. Off of me. They're taunting off of me.
Look for the bubbles and get some air.
Oh, okay. I did. I need that. Hi, Zepla. How nice to see you streaming well. Oh, yeah. I'm happy to do it. It's been amazing to have the game be in such a fantastic state lately. What kind of content are you looking forward to planning on playing in Season 2? Well, I want to do Mythic Plus. Right now, we are actually working on unlocking the Nemesis Delve. So I really want that. To unlock it, you have to clear out a bunch of other delves. So that's... You also need, you know, curios for Bran. You need Bran experience, ideally, so that is what I'm working on at the moment. This is a big prio for me because I loved Zekvir Challenge. That was one of the most amazing things they've added to this game, in my humble opinion. I'm also going to be running a raid, a normal raid for the guild on Friday at 2 p.m. CST. And of course Mythic Plus I want to do tomorrow maybe. I might do some Mythic Plus tomorrow on my hunter. Yeah. What about you? What are you planning?
Watch your step.
I was thinking about making a video. There's a couple different videos I've been working on. I might get your opinion on this.
Run.
The bubbles and get some air.
Grunting.
One video is like explaining what a season is, like what's different in a season that you should know about if you're not, if you're a new player or you're a turner. Because I remember my experience in Dragonflight not knowing what that even meant when I was like even more casual, and I thought maybe that would be a good idea. Explain to people what that is. What's new and in season? What does this mean? Does a season 2 mean you need to have done season 1? Like, that sounds like an obvious question, but it's kind of not obvious. The other thing I was thinking of is, but I don't know if it's a good idea. I really want to talk about how much I've loved Undermine, but it's such like a self-indulgent video, and I don't think it's gonna do very well. Like, just a full honesty here. I don't think that YouTube will push that video very much because it's like not an angle. I don't have an angle. YouTube likes you to have an angle on things, and that's not really, that's just me being excited. I don't know if that's enough for a video. Yeah, I need an angle. I don't know how to spin that so that the algorithm would give a shit. Do you think if it's like a patch review? Maybe. What do you think? If you build it. I like the enthusiasm. Even though I know that was accidental caps, but oh, Underkeep. Yeah. Yeah, good call. Bunderkeep. I can't see it because I got so much little icons on my map. I can't even see the damn door there. Yeah, I can't see that. We can do a tier 6 now. Oh yeah. Nemesis Strongbox. What is that? No combat curia. Oh, I did get foot bomb dispenser. Running into a foot bomb kicks it at your enemy target, dealing significant fire damage.
Nice find.
Nice find. That's not bad. Okay, great. I'll get a food. Now he has a different hat on because it's the combat curio. I think that's cute. He's gonna have different accessories based on your curios now. That's nice. Fair Zepla, she who raids the raids. Can you tell us how Radiant Echoes work? So I did that one time, and I haven't done it since. And so I can't say that I know a lot about it, actually. I think it's not fun, and I think it's not very important either. So I kind of just ignored it completely. That's probably bad advice.
Get out of the way!
Oh my god. You collect an echo. You find a world soul on the map. You enter it for 5 minutes and kill as much stuff as you can. Yeah, but there's a trick to it, right? You don't want to go in with just one. Don't you need like 5? And you need to join a group for it? I haven't done it. I think it's probably the least interesting feature of this expansion so far. You get key fragments for it. You get key fragments for it. That's what you need it for. I guess I've been casual enough that I haven't needed the extra keys. But if you're planning to do a bunch of delves and get more... You need more keys for the more delves you're doing, then yeah, you would need to do it. I might have to do it. I'm not doing that either. 15 plus group of people is optimal because then the mobs just spawn on you. Echoes are so boring. It's so boring. Oh, good job.
Fantastic.
All right. I have a lot of alts. I think maybe me being an alt enjoyer is the reason why I haven't needed to do the echoes, because the delve progress for brand, like delve experience, has been account wide, but so you can get 4 keys a week, restored coffer keys, from your 4 weekly world activities, for the 4 weekly chests. Sounds like a ton of fun, especially guild raids. Group activities are the best content in WoW, in my humble opinion. We had so much fun. We did a guild raid yesterday, here on stream. We did the normal raid for NA, and it was such a good time. The new raid is really fun. It's got some crazy, crazy mechanics in it. It feels inspired. Are we missing anything in this? Prisoners rescued. We got all the ones out of this room. Yeah, we did. There's a torture subject. Only one enemy in this room.
Grandpa.
Did they change how Leeching Swarm works? Doesn't seem as bad as it used to be. Okay. How many healers are you planning to take on Friday? Usually I put 1 healer in every group.
Watch your step.
I haven't looked at the signups yet though, but usually if we don't have enough, we just move people around. Like I can heal if we don't have enough healers. If necessary, I can. Usually that's what ended up happening in season 1. Season 1, I also started the season like, oh, I'm gonna play Hunter. I'm gonna be a Hunter main. But then every time I scheduled a raid, there was not enough healers. And guess what I ended up doing? Fucking healing. So I ended up, I don't mind, like, don't get me wrong. I love Shaman and I don't mind Shaman healing, but it was just funny how I always ended up needing to heal to get that extra healer spot for us.
Watch your step.
Yes.
You can't content like this.
You died! Well, this is what happens when you're running ahead and I haven't got the mobs yet. Oh, you fell! You fell and died? It's not even that far. Can't you flap?
Grandpa.
You're a moonkin. I thought you could flap your wings. If you won't. Oh, you fell into enemies. Well, better look where you're falling.
Frontal.
Look out below.
Watch your step.
Ah. Executed. That's a great feeling when that happens. Where's the rest? Oh, there they are.
Treasure close by.
Bunch of them in here. Hey, do y'all have Costco in England?
They'll maybe use it that way.
We haven't. I've seen it in Taiwan. You have Costco there? Do they also have cheap pizza? The $10 pizza. Ooh, look, there's a chest. Nice. There's more torture subject. There's 2 more. That we need.
Frontal.
You're about to order a burger that you can only pick one sauce. What's your choice? I'll tell you. Melinda's black truffle hot sauce. Oh yeah. I'll even show you a picture. Shit right here. This shit right here. That is so banging. It's a little spicy. It's not too spicy. Bet you weren't expecting such a specific answer. I love sauce. I'm a sauce enjoyer. Okay. Let's go. Massive sauce enjoyer. Oh, this is different.
Watch your step.
Last time I fought him, he had like ice.
Interrupt.
I think it was. I don't think it was green. Last time. I mean, I soloed this a few times, but I might not have seen every story that there is.
Watch your step.
Okay, great. Whee.
Nothing old Bran can't get through.
You've tried this. I haven't tried this spicy honey mustard drizz. I haven't tried that. That's very interesting. I would try Melinda's other sauces. I trust Melinda. I got a curio. Pocket Factory. Chance to commission a Pocket Factory to build 1 turret to assist for 10 seconds.
That's
It seems
more
like it could be an issue if he summons that at the end of combat and then it keeps like aggroing stuff. That's my worry. Alright, let's get out of here.
Nice fight.
Are you ready to leave? Yes. If you had to eat one type of pizza for the rest of your life, what would it be? It would have to have mushrooms, jalapenos, olives, vegan pepperoni, Or vegan sausage. Tomatoes. And roasted garlic. Yeah. I don't eat pork or beef. And on a pizza, really, the vegan sausage and vegan peppers is like this the same, basically. That would be good. And I got pizza on the brain today. Oh no, I'm not a strict vegan, but I don't eat pork or beef. And I try to limit how much meat I eat in general.
At last, our threads entwine. Follow your thread, Morse.
Okay. I need to turn in this. Oh, there's Delver's call quest. I need to turn those in. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Okay. Where next? I don't know. Let me turn in my quest first. Not using Bran as a tank.
Be careful.
I'm tanking today.
Inquiring minds just got to know.
I keep forgetting that Bran can tank. Like, whenever we put the group together, I was actually on Hunter, and then I thought, oh, nobody's tanking. I better swap to a tank. Because I forgot that Bran can actually tank. Yeah. Completely forgot. We could go to Nightfall Sanctum if you want. Hi, Pinky. Did I say hi to you? Well, if I didn't, hi again. Let's go to... Oh! I fell. Oh my god. Let's go to Nightfall Sanctum. If you want. Beep, bang. This is such a cool mount. It's so thematic for this expansion. I go to Nightfall Sanctum because I actually don't have any achievement progress on it. I don't think I've been there at all on this account, which is pretty crazy. That's kind of wild. I don't even know how this happened. I guess it's kind of tucked away. Hey, wasn't there a toy or something that they were releasing for season 2 that would teleport you to a random Bountiful Delve? Is that a thing? Or did I imagine that? It sounds really handy for someone like me. Make sure I hit every one and not just the ones that are convenient to town. Yeah, this one's hard to find. So I think this is the reason I... So what does this mean? Nemesis Strongbox. The Underpin's allies are wandering about the Dill. Defeating a group of these enemies upgrades the Nemesis Strongbox found in the treasure room. Oh! I see. Improves your treasure at the end of this delve. Makes sense. Tier 7, recommended for 626 plus. Really? Is this actually hard? No way! With the group, it's gonna be so easy. It's gonna be so easy. Bran really just said, "About time you showed up." Wow. That's super rude. and unnecessary to talk to me like that.
The sacred flame tempers our spirit.
God. Every time I hear his voice, I just hear the spreading the light dialogue. You are a beacon of hope for the Arathi. No longer. Okay. Yeah, mushrooms. Beeping. I'm not ready to start yet. We need to wait for everyone to get here. Sit tight. Yeah. Just soloed the new Del. Oh, you did, Hex? I feel like question's gonna be insane. Was one question mark really difficult? I think it's 2k undercoins. Yeah. That thing I was mentioning. So you finished the baby delve boss. What's your item level? And what class did you do it on? For a caster, you gotta move way too much. Not everyone's here. We can't start yet. Okay. Okay, you're here. Let's go now. So what's our goal? Recover sanctified supplies. Okay.
You won't hit us with that one.
So he's gonna be dropping these foot bombs
Those
that
ships are coming for us.
need to be like kicked towards the enemy, but I haven't seen them yet.
Found a bit of gold.
Found a bit of gold. Okay, that's what we need right there.
Watch your step. Keep moving.
Ah!
Watch your step. Keep moving.
God, it's such an annoying mechanic.
Watch your step. Keep
This
moving.
delve is so annoying. It's so annoying. Maybe that's why I didn't come here. What do you think is
Watch
the
your
best
step.
delve
Keep
and the
moving.
worst
Front.
delve? This is not the worst delve that there is, for sure. I think the worst delve is probably Fungal Folly. The ones with the mushroom guys, I hate those.
Watch your step. Keep moving.
I can't click on it because I'm being attacked. Okay. More pocket pizza, yeah. That sounds good. What am I supposed to do with that? Placeable holy fire. I can't click on that. Dark Bombardier whispers, "You won't live to see Renelash." What does that mean?
Here we go.
Did he get a new mount? Is that the same one he always had? Okay.
Watch your step. Keep moving.
What is this for? I can't pick it up.
Watch your step. Keep moving.
Oh, there's the shadow barrier. That's where we need to go.
Watch your step. Keep moving.
We just gotta keep moving. What mod is giving you the text pop up on the screen when you add something to inventory? I think it is mixed scrolling battle text. I think it is. It also shows my crit numbers.
Interrupt.
The big ones.
Watch your step.
But anyway, I really don't like the mushroom dome because did I just hear Bunarchy? Hex.
Watch your step.
Thank you for the 15-month resub. However, I know you didn't just put a Bunarchy in the chat. This is what these are for. It's for getting rid of the shadow. The bomb has a green target icon. Okay, I'll try to look for it. It's
Watch your step. Keep moving.
Who are you? What are you doing on my property? Those ships are coming for us.
Underpin found us? Oh!
Now get out.
He did. Oh man. This is a random underpin encounter. Bran is pissed about his hat. So So this gives you a preview of his abilities. I mean, he has a pretty great soundtrack. Time bomb launcher. Oh, these need to be kicked away, right? Yes. Okay, well, that's not a problem. The other one's about to explode, but I don't know how big the explosion is. It's pretty big, but we got it away. This
Watch
needs to
your
be
step.
kicked off.
Keep moving.
Hey, don't go dying on me.
How did you die? I mean, he's not easy. This is pretty bad in this particular delve where you're being like targeted by the missile AoE. It's pretty dirty. Oh, this is the foot bomb. Okay, I think I got it. I found my foot bomb this time.
Ships are coming for us. People always messing around on my perfectly legal deeded land.
All right. We killed him. And I got a curio. During combat, a pilot is designated over 8 seconds before airdropping the pacifist rig at their location, equipping them with it for 10 seconds and knocking back nearby enemies. Okay.
Fantastic.
I don't know if that's good or not.
Watch your step. Keep moving.
We need the mathematicians on this.
Fantastic.
To figure out what's the best. But Heroic Leap is so good. It's so convenient. It's just the best. Underpins a well-connected friend. Okay. But anyway, yeah, the mushroom delves are the worst. For a lot of reasons, not least of which is the fact that these mushroom guys are so loud. I cannot stand the little sounds they make. They're just screaming in the most high-pitched, like, ear-bleeding voice. It drives me insane. I have to just mute the game when I'm in one of those because I can't deal with it. Okay. Am I missing treasure? Yes. On the plant. It says there's one on the plant. I'll look for it later. Okay. I'm thinking about maybe for M+, if I'm gonna do that on Hunter, maybe just doing that on Beast Mastery, because I've noticed, especially if I'm streaming, it's hard for me to multitask very much. I feel like if I have something that's like requires less mental attention, it might be easier for me to do that on stream. I get streamer brain really hard and I struggle with multitasking. That might be an issue on Marksman, but Marksman really isn't complicated, so maybe. How is Beast Mastery these days? The last time that I really tried to actually play Beast Mastery, it was like a lot of frenzy micromanagement. You needed to constantly have frenzy refresh. Like that was the gameplay. I'm sure it's probably still exactly the same. I thought it was a little tedious.
Those ships are coming for us.
Oh, a chest. Treasure. We got treasure. Good.
Watch your step. Keep
I
moving.
haven't spotted.
Watch your step.
One of them was just sleeping. Under the, well, I'm not gonna allow that. Oh, she left. She ran away.
Watch your step.
Yeah, clearly she wasn't that invested if she's sleeping on the cultist.
Watch your step.
Zep. The mech is good, basically makes you immune to damage for 8 seconds. Oh, really? I will save that map for tier 8. Yes.
Watch your step.
I won't use it yet.
Watch your step.
BM seems to be OP, maybe nerf. I feel like it's
Watch your
always
step.
really good in M+. I can't remember the last time that it wasn't. I heard that MM is a little bit underperforming. Which is crazy because they just reworked it. Should be doing amazing if they just did a rework. Okay. My problem is with BM, the last time that I tried to play it, I just got bored.
Control.
It's hard for me to find that sweet spot between enough to do that I'm engaged, but not so little to do that I'm bored, right? And I think that balance is different for every person.
Frontal interact. Crowd control. Interrupt.
I interrupted.
Frontal. Crowd control. Frontal.
This is the boss. Easy peasy. Comically large magnet.
Thank you, Optimus Prime.
Nice fight!
Ooh! I got a 623 trinket. But it's strength. Oh wait, I'm a warrior. I need that. I'm used to being on shaman. I'm dumb. It's actually great. Strength is fantastic. I'm like, why not agility? Oh wait. It's actually good. Okay, let's get out. Finally found that magnet.
Fantastic!
Okay. I'm stuck. It won't let me out. All right. You got 5 curios, all utility. Oh my god. That is rough. Your warrior could use a little intelligence. I mean, not wrong. You're not wrong about that. Belidar's shadow literally just ended, right? No, it's every 3 hours. It won't be dark again for another 2. Gotta turn this quest in.
I support our army with the finest blades.
Okay. Is that the guy unlocked now? Yes. Should be unlocked now. So I could go do it on my hunter. Unless you want to hit a tier 8 bountiful. Kitty! Kitty! Which one is bountiful that's nearby? There's one right here. Sinkhole. It's bountiful. I have this map I found too. The Delver's Bounty. Yeah, I wouldn't mind using it. Let's head down to the stink hole. Stinky. Yeah, let's head down. I don't see any reason why not. We can finally get some loot. But wait. Wouldn't I want to do that on... No, it's fine. Let's go. Okay. Whee! Is this one underwater? Oh my god, I think it is.
A dangerous world calls for inspired solutions.
Need some help?
Air merchant. Pay to air, yes. This price is outrageous. There's no other way to breathe underwater.
Keep safe.
Okay, I paid. I paid. Does it give me an automatic... I don't have a buff or anything. Okay, y'all in here?
Fantastic!
We need one more bone. So what's the best curios I can use right now? I have Pacifist Rig. Let's try it. Let's see what Pocket Factory does. Okay. Let's go.
Fantastic!
Yeah, I can...
Pulling in.
You won't hit us with that one!
I don't have a breath bar anymore, so it just completely removes that mechanic. 200 gold.
Pulling in.
I really should have stood outside of the delve, summoned my Brutosaur, and bought the potion.
Hey, be careful!
From the auction house, because I'm pretty sure it's cheaper than 200 gold. But whatever. That's like an ADHD tax. Something you pay because you forgot about that. Okay. What? Oh my god. This is the Brand's Curio. Yeah, it turns you into this, it puts you in this mech. Okay. But it activated at the end of the combat, so I need to see how it is in the actual combat. I don't think we have to fight that shark. I don't think it's absolutely necessary. Okay.
Charging. Move.
I actually have to tank and press tank buttons now. At tier 8. Yeah. At tier 8, I can't mindlessly do this anymore.
Charging. Move.
Yeah. Oh!
Charging. Move.
We gotta ignore pain and stuff. Oh!
Charging. Move. Charging. Move.
I am doing it. I'm pressing my buttons. It's not easy.
Charging.
It has stopped being easy as of this delve.
Charging. Move.
I'm avoiding stuff. Aggressively lost.
Charging. Move.
Hobgoblin. Honestly, same. Honestly, same. I too am
Charging.
aggressively lost. All the time.
Charging. Move.
Whew. Okay.
Charging. Move.
That was intense. Stolen relic. What's that? I don't know. Oh, that's what we need for the quest. Here. We're 7 out of 8. Okay, now what? Says we need to defeat Crag Pie. I got that chest already. So how do we get over there to do it? Well. I don't know. Aggro everything all at once, maybe? It's my best
Charging.
guess.
Move.
I wish I had a Death Grip ability. Death Grip seems really good. I can't really bring myself to play
Charging. Move.
Death Knight though. And it's for the stupidest reason.
Gruntle.
It's because Death Knight makes me feel sad. I know, it's really, really stupid.
Charging. Move.
So stupid. I hate that because the gameplay is fantastic. I love Frost. I hate that I'm like this. Oh, man, am I under geared for this?
Charging.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Charging. Move.
WoW is popular again in 2025? Actually, yes. Because they finally started listening to people. And crazy how people like that. It's weird that worked out. Listening to the feedback has been an effective strategy.
Pulling in.
I'm gonna pull less this time. Maybe give you a little breather there. Whew. All right, breather's over.
That move.
Oh, did I lose track of one? No, you killed it. Oh, is that... How does it make you sad? Oh, Death Knight? Because your character is dead. You died. And now you wield the power of death. And you're not who you used to be anymore. You're dead. I don't know, it's really stupid. It's so stupid. Why would that bother me? I don't know. The more I think about it, the stupider it gets. Ooh, it does. Like, is death that bad? Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yeah. Zep philosophy. No! It's like, there's no philosophy to be found there. That's just, you're being dumb. How does the warrior tank feel with those new changes? I didn't play it much before the changes, which I think is probably a good thing. Feels good to me, but I don't have anything to really compare it to because I didn't play it in Season 1. So, my opinion is not, I think is not as valid as someone who was playing it a lot. Hunter, on the other hand, now that I need to play. Maybe we'll do some M+ tomorrow. But this is, you know, this is another big prio for me. Delves. Unlocking the boss. Getting curios. This is important.
Gruntle. 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 Gruntle.
I'm trying to. The frontals are really hard to see, actually. They're really hard to see them.
Hang in there.
Hang in there. There's a shark!
Gruntle.
Oh
no! Run. Gruntle.
I used to intercept and everything. This thing will not, he's like fixating, and so even though I have the aggro, he won't stick on me. What's that?
It can't end like this.
We didn't die, Bran. It's okay. It won't end like that. Oh no, Illabun did die and I didn't notice. Illabun died. But you're back. You went over. You fell off.
Charging. Move.
Okay. Yeah, I think Frog Warrior is really fun. It's really good tank. All in all.
Charging. Move.
It's great. Now, how will I compare this to Bear Druid? That's the only other tank I'd really consider trying.
Charging. Move.
Keeping aggro on everything though is not that easy. Warriors and tanks make this look so easy, but it's
Charging. Move.
I'm going on.
it's actually hard.
Charging.
Ooh!
Move.
Oh, don't go dying on me.
Lenta? How did you die?
Charging. Move.
How did that happen?
Charging.
I'm trying pretty hard. But how did this happen? Something went boom.
Charging. Move.
Okay. Hey Zep, do you enjoy
Charging.
any other MMOs off stream? Or is it just WoW right now? I also play Elder Scrolls Online.
Charging. Move.
And obviously I'm interested in what happens next with FF14, even though I'm not playing a lot of it right now. I know next Friday, this upcoming Friday, I will be watching the FF14 live letter. It's going to tell us about patch 7.2. And I'm looking forward to that. We're going to watch that on stream on Friday. Not this Friday, next Friday. But apart from that, yeah, I like Elder Scrolls Online. That's probably the other MMO that has my interest. But season 2 just started here, and WoW, so I've been extra busy with it. And overall, just enjoying it a lot. Having a great time in the whole expansion.
You won't hit us with that one.
Gruntle. Gruntle.
Y'all, my warrior, it's really undergeared. I actually think I'm a little undergeared for this. Because I'm getting beat up bad. Pretty bad. Okay, you ready? Ready? How did you even see that? It's like impossible to see.
Watch your step.
Hey. Big Guild Wars 2 fan. You coping? I like Guild Wars 2. But I just don't really have time for it right now. Yeah. With it.
Watch your step.
2 accounts for WoW. It takes a lot of time actually. We have EU guild and NA guild. And I'm running raids. Like this week I'm personally leading 2 raids. 1 EU, 1 NA.
Watch your step.
Alright. I forgot to use my Delve bounty. Dang. I forgot to use the $1 bounty. Map. Got a curio. I got a utility curio. Biofuel rocket gear. Each enemy slain fuels it, increasing movement speed by 2%. Haste by 2% for 10 seconds. Ooh, I like that. Stacking 10 times.
Fantastic.
Really good. That sounds really good. To me. $626 trinket. That's an intellect trinket. It's a healing trinket, which is great for my shaman. 610 ring.
Fantastic.
And what's in the bountiful coffer? Suspicious
more
energy
like it.
drink. Nice. 639. When you use harmful spells or abilities, there is a chance you also take a
That's
sip
more
of the
like
energy
it.
drink, increasing your mastery. Ooh. That seems really good. Love that. Reverse engineered goblin death bomb. Combat curio. When a player's health falls below 50% during combat, Bran throws a giant bomb that explodes. Knocks back and slows enemies. Heals nearby party members. Healing. Not too bad. Okay. Let's get out. What else did I get? Radiant Echoes. Okey doke. Okay. I am hearthing back to town. I'm probably gonna end here today. Short one. I gotta go work on some other stuff. But I will probably tomorrow start with the Nemesis boss. We're gonna try to fight Underpin tomorrow first thing.
Zug zug.
And might do some Mythic Plus tomorrow. That could be fun. After a bit of chatting and stuff. That's probably the plan. So I'm gonna go get some food. I'm actually starving. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out with me today, Bun Buns. I will see you in the morning. Bye. Bye, everyone. Take care. See you later. Do check out my YouTube channel, Zepla's WoW Realm. That is a brand new YouTube channel. We're putting a lot of love into it. So definitely go give it a sub and a like. Go check that out. See you tomorrow. Bye. Bye.